Hello, everyone. Welcome to Caring with Grace, empowering families and caring for their beloved elderly. My name is Grace Quindara, and I am an occupational therapy doctoral student from Huntington University in Arizona. My capstone's primary area of study is education, while its secondary area of study is advocacy. The target population are caregivers and OT practitioners. My primary site is Huntington University OTD campus in Peoria, Arizona, and my secondary site is the Arizona Caregiver Coalition in Phoenix, Arizona. Aging is a natural part of life, and there are many ways to approach the later stages of it. For families supporting an aging loved one or those unexpectedly taking on caregiving roles, this capstone project aims to provide helpful resources to make caregiving easier. The main goal of this project is to create a website with educational materials for caregivers. A secondary goal is to engage with the community by building professional connections and hosting events, such as caregiver empowerment workshops. Additionally, this community outreach led to an unexpected internship with the Arizona Caregiver Coalition, which is now part of my project. A needs assessment revealed that there is a significant gap in caregiver education, particularly for families who may not have expected to take on caregiving roles. Many believe that living with a loved one means they already know how to take care of them, but effective caregiving involves more specialized knowledge, such as understanding caregiver burnout, self-care, and body mechanics. Statistics highlight the importance of caregiver education. A 2020 report found that 53 million Americans are caring for relatives or friends. Research also shows a rise in dementia diagnosis linked to family caregiving. A 2021 study found that a lack of education often leads to caregivers neglecting both their own needs and those of their care recipients. Additionally, family education has been shown to improve caregiving competency and strengthen relationships. In addition to research, my personal caregiving journey played a significant role in the development of this capstone. My caregiving journey began with my grandma. My grandma is my hero and is the biggest reason to why I am here today, graduating with my occupational therapy degree. Watching someone who you would call your hero decline is one of the hardest things to witness. Taking care of that loved one without any training adds to that fire. There was a lot of injury, emotional pain, and turmoil that my family and I went through in this time. As I finish OT school, I have learned so much that I wish I knew back then. And that's what brings me here today. This experience highlighted the need for a resource that guides caregivers, particularly family caregivers, to reduce the risk of injury, prevent relationship strain, and enhance the overall quality of life for families. Moving forward to the literature review, current literature emphasizes the high risks associated with decreased quality of life for caregivers. By empowering and supporting these caregivers through equipping them with general skills, knowledge, and resources to deliver effective and compassionate care is an area where occupational therapy practitioners can make a significant impact. Caregivers who participated in a family training support program also reported that they felt an increase in self-efficacy and competence. This improvement is especially important as the incidence of dementia rises, highlighting the growing need for effective family intervention in addressing these complex caregiving challenges. The primary area of study is education. This capstone experience provided education to caregivers to enhance their quality of living for the caregivers, care recipients, and their families. Through community outreach and direct engagement with caregivers, common issues were identified and addressed via the website. Resources on the website include workshops and informational folders that cover topics such as self-care, body mechanics, and respite opportunities. Additionally, the website offers consultative opportunities to further support caregiver education. The secondary area of study is advocacy. This capstone advocated by addressing critical needs in caregiving through targeted education and community engagement. It provides caregivers with valuable resources and practical tools to improve their caregiving practices and overall well-being. By highlighting and addressing common challenges, offering workshops, and facilitating access to consultative support, the capstone promoted a more informed and empowered caregiving community. Additionally, the project emphasized the importance of self-care and the availability of respite opportunities, advocating for a holistic approach to caregiving and the quality of life of the caregivers and furthermore the care recipient. Moving forward to the mission and vision. Our mission is to empower families, arming them with the strength, confidence, and knowledge to deliver care and comfort to their beloved elderly during their final stage of life. Our vision is to support an enriching environment where older generations and their families thrive, embrace life to the fullest, and craft timeless memories that transcend the generations. Moving towards the project outcomes, my first outcome measure is that I will design an intuitively navigable family education website that encompasses various educational elements that are focused on caregiving and providing optimal care for older adults. Related learning objectives for this outcome measure include obtaining an internship, the website, more specifically the design, the method of teaching, and the content, obtaining certifications, and the caregiver empowerment material. The second outcome measure is that I will actively promote this website, reaching out to the intended audience to raise awareness and encourage engagement with the valuable caregiving information available on the platform. Related learning objectives for this outcome measure includes the educational handouts. The first step in the capstone journey was to obtain certification, which is instrumental to the capstone for several reasons, such as to get that baseline knowledge of general caregiving information, to understand where to begin caregiver education on my end, and to identify any lapses in knowledge, to bridge the gap to occupational therapy, to understand occupational therapy's role in caregiver education, and to find additional resources that caregivers can use. The second deliverable was the internship. So, through constant community outreach and visiting a variety of resources that are available in the community for caregivers, I found the Arizona Caregiver Coalition. Upon reaching out to the Arizona Caregiver Coalition and telling them who I am and what I aim to do, and if I can get any more information from them, I was offered an internship due to how our goals aligned with each other. Through this internship, I was able to gain that direct service to the caregiver population. I was able to understand these unique situations, such as the challenges that caregivers go through. And I was also able to understand the resources and the community support that is available to assist in caregivers' journeys. The third deliverable is promotional material, that is stickers in my case. What the stickers were aimed to do is to help spread community awareness and to help drive engagement with the website. This also served as a little fun trinket or memorabilia to give out during any of the community outreach that I did. The fourth deliverable are the caregiver empowerment workshops. The importance of the community outreach was to locate resources in the community that would work with me to host these caregiver empowerment workshops. The perfect place, which is located in Sun Lakes, Arizona, is an adult day club. Adult day clubs provide respite care by offering a safe environment where your loved one can participate in these stimulating classes and activities with other older adults. Enrolling them allows caregivers to focus on their own well-being and responsibilities during the day. The fifth deliverable is educational material in the form of PDFs. So these PDFs were a printable version of the educational material on the website. It offers easily accessible educational material, and it presents these diagrams and supportive material that caregivers will find useful. The sixth deliverable are the caregiver empowerment folders. I was able to reconnect with altruistic physical therapy in Turlock, California, which is near the hometown that I grew up in. One reason I chose altruistic PT is because they were seeing a lot of caregivers who were injured, providing me an opportunity to help educate. Part of these folders were locating the available resources in this community. I was able to create educational material, including the local respite opportunities. These folders were easily accessible, they were all in one, and they offer that educational material and was given to caregivers who were receiving therapy. And finally, at the end of this capstone, the website was completed. The overarching goal was to provide a resource for families who are taking up caregiving roles. The website offers consultative properties, including assisting families with locating community resources. It includes educational content in a variety of forms. There are free online resources such as the Caregiver Empowerment Workshop in an online format. It features a blog format to foster support among caregivers and to create a safe space for sharing and venting. As for future implications for occupational therapy, Caring with Grace provides occupational therapy practitioners resources like the Caregiver Empowerment Workshop and the variety of PDFs, which can be utilized to enhance that client education in relevant situations. This capstone did impact my own career. Through my personal experience with caregiving from my grandmother, this capstone offered a healing moment and it heightened my motivation to assist others who are in similar situations. This capstone reinforced my desire to work with family and deepened my understanding of diverse family perspectives and circumstances, which help emphasize that critical role of occupational therapy in the caregiving field. Addressing Huntington's curricular threads of Christ scholarship and service, I chose Bible verse Isaiah 41, verse 10 and verse 13. Caregiving can often feel overwhelming and it's easy to feel isolated or burdened by responsibilities. This verse highlights the strength that faith holds in reassuring us that we are not alone, offering strength, support, and guidance through the challenges faced. The scholarship aspect involves conducting the research and creating the educational resources for caregivers, including the academic pursuit of advancing knowledge and understanding the field of caregiving. The service component is reflected in the project's aim to provide support and guidance to caregivers, with the broader goal of improving quality of life for families. For more information, please scan the QR code on the poster. Feel free to contact me at caringwithotgrace@gmail.com, and please visit my website caringwithgrace.me because caring for loved ones starts with you.